Tracy and everyone over at Two Mike's Plumbing and Heating. My name is Kylie Renna. I'm with Ringen SEO and Digital Marketing. I'm a local digital marketing agency actually right here out of Michigan. I wanted to create this short video for you to give you some free tips and tricks on how to increase your online presence and do so actually on your own. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. There's three things I'm going to talk to you about today. First one's going to be content, second one's going to be citations, and third one's going to be backlinks. Since we're on the homepage of your website here, I'm actually going to go ahead and start with content. Content is king in the eyes of Google, so having around 1,500 words minimum or more on your homepage is super important. And we'll hop back over to your homepage here just so you can see that you probably only have about 200, maybe 150 words on your homepage here. So you want to go in here and up this to 1,500. Content isn't just the words that are on your page. Content is also how the images on your website are saved. So making sure that you're saving any image throughout your website as a buyer intent type keyword or key phrase, and then also not overdoing it. So you don't want to overstuff keywords into your website, but you do want to make sure that you have any deviation of a keyword that someone might search when they're looking for plumbing services in your service area, that they are implemented on your website. Content is also what's behind the images on your page as well. So content can be utilized through site tags, site titles, alt tags, meta descriptions, etc. That's another place that you want to go ahead and add keywords and key phrases into to really get the best out of or the most out of your website. It looks like you built this website on Weebly. Weebly is one of the slowest servers out there, so their hosting and everything is super slow. One of the things that Google looks at in the ranking process is site speed. So having a good host and server that is fast, and also making sure that your images, it looks like this one, you tried to downsize the image to make it a smaller file size, but then it's kind of blurry. So, maybe trying to have something built or building something on your own through a hosting company and a platform that's faster than Weebly is probably going to help you as well. We're going to hop on over here to the second thing I wanted to talk to you about, and that will be citations. Citations are anywhere that your business name, address, and phone number are listed, and that would be through various directories throughout the web. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, etc. So going in and checking out your competitors, finding out how many citations they have, and then utilizing the same or similar citations, and then also going ahead and putting more citations than they have. So that's one thing you can do to help make sure that you're in this top 3 of the map pack when people type in services that you offer. I went ahead because I did type in some things, and you guys pulled up number 2 or 3 for them. So I sat here for a second and tried to find a couple different things that you weren't pulling up for. HVAC, Goodrich, Michigan is one of them. So if someone is looking for heating services in Goodrich or surrounding areas, you're not pulling up in the top 3 here. So that would be one keyword specifically that you want to make sure that you put on your website and push power to start getting more business through that keyword alone. This is your Google My Business page. It looks like you only have a few photos. You want to have at least 10 to 15, and you also want to save those as buyer intent keywords and key phrases. It looks like you've got about 24 Google reviews. Try to keep pushing those every time you help a client. Call them back, take that time, because that does actually help bring you more money. Whether you believe it or not, taking that time is super beneficial. It looks like you've got everything else kind of laid out here. You've got your phone number. Adding a business address, if you have one, would be helpful. And then, like I said, the photos. So citations and photos for your GMB. Getting your website to rank organically, adding that content, adding those keywords. That's all going to help with just keeping you at the top of Google ranking and Google searches every time someone types in something that's relevant to your services. This is a paid tool that I use called Ahrefs. This has a overview of your power to your website. So I've got your website pulled up here. This is your site title. You can utilize this a little bit better too. Google likes to see about 60 characters in your site title, and you can add actually keywords in here rather than just having your name, because your name's going to be listed various times throughout your website already anyway. So this is the third thing we want to talk about here was backlinks. And backlinks are essentially one website linking to another website and telling Google, hey, this website is trustworthy. That being said, not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to make sure that you are putting your links on trustworthy domains. You don't want to do spammy websites or websites that are not relevant to plumbing or heating services. So, make sure that the power coming from these are relevant and they're not hurting your domain rating here, because typically this might be a little bit higher up. Since we're in here, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the organic keywords that you're ranking for. This here is a difficulty level of the keyword, the volume that it brings, and the position that you're in for those. So it looks here like you're in first position, obviously, for your business name, but then we get up into the second page of Google starting here. I did take a peek at this before I jumped on here just to make sure I knew what I was talking about, but I don't see really any buyer intent type keywords except for this guy here, Plumber Flushing, Michigan, which is only bringing you about 20 volume, and you're in the 4th, 5th page of Google. So you're not even, at this point, making money off of this this keyword specifically here. So all these are just words that Google's finding, phrases and words that really aren't bringing you business. They're just pulling up when Google crawls your website. So you want to go in and really make sure that you're adding relevant keywords that are in all service areas that you service. Make sure that you have all the different deviations, plug them into your website, get the right power going to your website, up that content, and you'll really start to see some additional business coming through the doors. So I hope that you found this information useful. If you want to take it and run with it, implement it yourself, that's totally fine. If you have questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me directly. And I'd also love some feedback on this video. So thank you so much and have a great 2021.